Piper, you have to say hi to YouTube because we haven't made a video in forever. You have to say hi too.
Oh, hi.
You have to say hi too. So I had to show this little girl. This is Princess Charlotte. I need to do her hair. But look how cute. She's just sitting there chilling, and I wanted to show her mommy. Excuse the mess on the table. Show her new mommy what she looks like. And I picked her up and brought her down from upstairs. I'm gonna make you hold her so they can see what she looks like.
Oh, really?
Are you so excited? Daddy's so excited.
So excited.
So we have to do a little Piper update, but I'll do that later.
Okay, finish.
Huh?
Let me get this ready.
Okay. Pipes. Pipes. You're hungry. So Piper had her last evaluation, her medical evaluation yesterday, and was, as we knew, diagnosed with autism. But now we have to take her to a neurologist. So I think it's just standard, I'm guessing, is kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know. She has a big head, right?
A ginormous head.
Cause I keep telling Daddy, your head needs to be big because of your smile. Because then, can you imagine?
And brains.
And brains. It's not like her head has grown, like all of a sudden had a huge growth spurt or anything.
She's always been big.
She's just yeah. All the kids' heads are like in the 90 something. You ready to hold her? This is for business purposes. Oh God, she's like a real. Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Hold her like on your hip, like a 1-year-old. You know, like she's looking at you.
She doesn't move like a 1-year-old.
No, but she's looking. Aww.
Nah.
Isn't she looking right at you? All right, let's look at her. She's the size of a 1. Oh my gosh, that is like the cutest thing. Oh my goodness, I have to take a picture. She's really cute. Say thank you, Uncle Jeff. Thanks. Daddy's the best. She feel okay? Not too heavy?
Mm-mm.
Her cheeks. I can't get over her cheeks. Don't fall. This is what I was talking about in my last video with these big babies, that if you put too much weight in their head, they won't sit up. Okay. So what do you think? Piper's a little more interested in dolls. When we went to pick her up from Gorton, she was playing with a doll on the bed, which was pretty cute. Oscar, can you say hi? Well, this is exciting.
So exciting.
What are you doing, pretty girl? You just get out of the you just get out of the tub. You just got out of the tub. Come say hi. What are you doing? She loves it in here, you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you excited to start school? Piper's gonna start her new school in a couple weeks. And Mommy's gonna explain it when she goes to bed later in the video. What do you think, girlfriend?
Yeah.
Can you bring Mama a book? I swear I've had a cold for like over a month. What are you reading? Is that Goodnight Moon? Piper's saying her colors now, so she knows orange and purple. She was pointing to the stripes on her socks. Purple, and then green and pink. Yeah, orange. Yeah, orange. Orange. Can you find something orange? Purple? Oh, see the purple. Can you find something purple? Purple. This is why I have a hard time filming, because she wants my phone. Where's something purple? Here, look. Where did you find something purple? Purple. You can't have my phone, you stinker. Here. Okay. So it's been a while, you guys. Hi, guys. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. So I just kind of wanted to do a little update video. I've been going over in my head, like, how I wanted to start this. Basically, I just kind of wanted to tell you what's, going on with Piper and everything. The past, so I'll just start by saying the past, like, 6 months have been really, really, tough. I would say about 6 months ago. Okay, let's start here. So if you're new to my channel, Piper will be 3. She's our almost 3-year-old daughter. She'll be 3 actually, February 18th. And oh, by the way, I have my Holly here. She is the Christabel #1 by An Huang. Or Wang. I still don't know if I'm saying her name right. But, and I just love this baby. So, so Piper will be 3, and we have four boys. 22 today. Dylan's birthday's today. Happy birthday, Dylan. 22. Oh my gosh. Wow. He is the age that I was when I had him. Oh, that's crazy. And then we have Max, who will be 20 on the 16th of February. And the twins just turned 16. So 4 boys and 1 girl. Piper was officially diagnosed Wednesday with autism. So the way it works, and the reason why I'm saying is the past 6 months have been so crazy, is because Piper was premature. So she was 6 weeks early. So for the first, like, 2 years of her life, we were really concentrating on, and you know what I'm going to do? So let me pause here. This is kind of why I've been not knowing what, like, there's so much information, and I'm going to try my best to just, give you guys kind of the gist of it. So I'm putting this little, and I have had a cold for, like, the past month, and I guarantee you it's because we have been in the doctor's office and urgent care, and oh my goodness. So anyway, I'm putting this little Gerber kind of vintage, if you will, onesie on her. And then my new obsession, Tatty Teddy from the UK. It's a UK brand. And I'm going to put this on her. So it's really hard to find the brand Tatty Teddy in the States, unless you, like, go on eBay, or, secondhand kind of thing. So anyway, and I don't have gloves, but I'm going to be very careful. So she's wearing a Han Anderson Snoopy pajamas. And actually this is a 0 to 3 month size. She's long, but I love this baby. So we had been concentrating on really just getting her caught up. So like if your child is premature, they the milestones they hit go by their they adjust the the milestones by the date that they were born. That makes no sense. Like, so she was 6 weeks early, so she was 6 weeks to 2 months behind, I guess, and everything. That's kind of what they're looking at, their adjusted age. And so we were really concentrating on that and getting her caught up. But what happened was, so by the time they turn 2, they're supposed to be caught up. Well, she really never caught up. And on top of that, there were always kind of, these little, what I like to call Piperisms, things that she did that my boys never did. Because she was premature, she started therapy. She started physical therapy when she was 15 months. She started occupational therapy soon after that, as well as developmental therapy and speech therapy, because she was behind in all of those areas. Anyway, to make a really long story a little shorter, and keep in mind, I know absolutely nothing about autism. None of my boys are autistic, and so I really had no clue what I was looking at. So the therapist could tell, and I'm sure they knew, but they can't really say anything because they're not doctors. So what we ended up doing was going through this testing process for autism, which is quite a long process, and you have to go see. So she had 3 appointments with the pediatrician at this place, to test for autism. And on Wednesday was her last visit. So they do what they call, it's an ADOS test. I forget what it stands for. I think it's, I forget. Anyway, it's ADOSS, I believe. And so she took the ADOS test through, I'm sorry, it is hard to like talk and dress. A silicone doll. And I have so much information, but I don't want to confuse you guys. So she had 2 ADOS tests done, one through the school district, and then one to get the medical diagnosis. And so they basically, like, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, you guys, I swear I'm alive. They basically do, like, they play, and they do very specific things. Like, she'll go in the room. She was in the room, and they call her name to see if she responds, which she doesn't. She really very rarely responds to her name, which is one of the signs of autism is not responding. It's the social piece, right? So she wasn't responding to her name, and then they kind of do like to play to see where she is, and if she's like, they do like what did they do? They did a birthday party scenario to see how she interacts. So what the pediatrician said basically was that she fits the criteria for autism because of the 2 factors involved. If you have one and not the other, you're not considered autistic, and she has both. And one is the social aspect, and then the other is like the sensory piece. which she has lots. And those are what I call Piperisms. I'm being really careful, you guys. I hate doing this, but I'm being really careful with no mittens on her. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love this. I don't know what it is about the Teddy, but it's so cute. So she has the sensory piece, which is probably the biggest part of this journey so far that has been new for me. I had really no idea what all of it meant. So, and when I say sensory, I mean Piper, when she was like 6 months, 8 months old and was kind of rolling around, she would always kind of push her head against the ground because she liked the way it felt. She does this hand, now they call it hand flapping. She doesn't necessarily, well, she does kind of flap her hands. I'm trying to think of how. She kind of does this like thing with her. I'm doing this, but it's hard to explain. I'm sure you guys have seen her do it. She does, and they call it kind of like stimming, stimming, which, so when I remember the first time I made a video where she was watching, I had Sesame Street on in the background, and someone had said, oh, my grandson has those little like mini seizures. They kind of look like, not really seizure, but that was the word she had used. And it's basically where like she gets so excited, she clenches like that, her whole body. And she's done that. She does that all the time. You guys have seen her do that. Oh, she's so cute. I mean, what size is this? I feel like this is too small. I mean, it fits her. No, it fits her. But yeah, she's long. Well, she's 20 inches. So I just love this baby. She is really, I love her. So anyway, yeah, so she did all these things and does all these things that are just part of her, her being autistic, but to us, it was just her. Like, we really didn't know. So anyway, it's been a really long process. I've dealt with a lot of kind of like, some depression, a lot of depression. It's like a grieving process, it's, all I can think about is like, what kind of relationship are we going to have? Because she's my only daughter. And so what I've been dealing with is, and I'm not like really, I've kind of went through the emotional, I've been going through the emotional part, but it's really hard because I've always wanted a daughter and I just want to have that relationship with her, like I want to be able to go and get her nails done, and I want to be able to like go ride horses or whatever it is that she wants to do. And I'm not saying that we're not going to be able to do that, as I'm like getting emotional, but it's just like, it's different. It's going to be different. But then what I keep saying is, she's Piper. Like, she's the same child that she was before her diagnosis, if that makes any sense. And she's amazing, and I love her. And this is really kind of the first time I've talked about this out loud, but it's been really tough. And so I'm sorry, you guys, but like, what I keep telling myself is that she's an amazing, amazing little girl, and I can't imagine her any other way. I can't. And whatever she wants to do with me as she gets older is what we will do. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's quite the journey. It's going to be the journey, but I hope it's okay that I share this with you because it's my life right now, and I know when I don't make a video for a while, you guys worry, and I don't know what I would do without this community. I don't, and the friends I've made and just the support. Yeah, it's amazing. So, what comes next? So, because this is the other thing that's scary, a little bit. I'm not really sure what to think of it. The pediatrician that we met with wants Piper to see a neurologist because of the size of her head. And I mentioned this in that little clip before. And I don't really know what to think about that because she started talking about it. She had mentioned something about fluid on the brain, but then she didn't want to like go into it anymore. It's like she knew she shouldn't have said that kind of thing. Of course, then I'm freaking out and I don't know what to think of that because she was just saying, well, go to the you need to go to the neurologist and they'll tell you what, like she said she had her ideas and I don't even know. I was pissed off. It was just like, it was not, I don't think the way she delivered the information was professional, and we've seen a lot of doctors, so I do know that her head has not grown. It stayed on the curve. Like she didn't go through this huge growth spurt, like where her head grew, a half an inch in a month or whatever. I have no idea, but she does have a big head. And so like, I guess so her head's in the 98th percentile. So of course I Google and it said that, it's macrocephaly or something. If they have a big head, it's called macrocephaly, I think. I don't know. Anyway, she has a neurology appointment next week. I will keep you guys updated on that. She's been getting these chronic ear infections, so we've been at like urgent care and it's just been, that's why I'm sick all the time, because the amount of doctor's offices we've been in is just ridiculous. So she has a neurology appointment next week, and then she has an appointment with the ENT next week to see because I'm thinking she'll probably need tubes. The nights are a nightmare. I mean, it's horrible, like she just whines and I don't know what's wrong. And I don't know if it's because she's having trouble being centered, because of this autism, or if there's something wrong. Like it's so hard. So Jeff and I are a team. I don't know what I would do without him. So she has those two appointments, and then she also has an appointment for her asthma with a pulmonologist. I should know this. Anyway, so she has 3 doctor's appointments next week. So I'll keep you guys updated. But basically, it's to get her asthma figured out, if it is actually asthma, or if it was just because she had RSV. They said she had asthma when we were hospitalized, and then my head is just spinning because I'm just scared. I'm scared. So, but she's okay. She's right now. So we have those appointments. And then what happens is, right now she goes to like a little preschool kind of drop-in center, that the boys went to. It's just, she loves it. She goes three half days. So instead of going there, she'll go to the school, preschool for her. It's, through the school district, but it's for kids with special needs. So they put them in school, in this preschool early to kind of see if they can, you know, to try and get them as caught up as possible with the other kids. So she'll start that when she turns 3. She'll go there for a couple hours in the morning, and then she'll come home, and then we'll have her therapies set up after that. The doctors seem to think she was not ready for ABA therapy, because she doesn't, it's different. Like, she kind of wants to make sure there aren't any other things going on with her head and neurologically. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You know what I mean? Her brain. But also ABA therapy is like a very focused therapy for kids that are autistic, but if your child is autistic, they don't necessarily have to do ABA therapy. She seemed to think she was a little young for that, and again, like I said, wanted to make sure there weren't other things going on. So what we're going to do is, there's some schools that do programs, but it's more play-based and just more play-based, kind of like a Montessori teaching situation, I guess. Like, I'm learning. It is so new to me, and so we have a school visit next week, and then we'll have a visit with this other place for the therapy. But she's in good hands, you guys. Like, her therapists that she has now have been amazing and have taught us so much. And yeah, I know that's a lot of information. And when I go back and watch this video, I hope I'm not cringing the whole time. But that's basically what's going on. So lots of stuff in our family, but what I do know is that I have got to keep painting, and I've got to keep up with what I love, because that is so important for my sanity, you know? Anyway, that's it. Like, I don't really know what else to say. I'm going to keep you guys updated. The biggest a visit that we had that I was kind of waiting for is over. And so I feel like I can kind of see the light, and I can move on and move forward. And yeah, so I hope you like the little Charlotte I painted. I'm also working on, you guys want to see, I'll show you. This is Fiona by Elisa Marks, and she's a Hispanic baby, and I hope her mommy loves her. I still have to do some more creasing and hair, and you need some eyeballs, girlfriend, lips, you know, that kind of thing. But there she is. Isn't she cute? I love Elisa Marks sculpts. They have so much personality. Okay, so I am sorry I was all over the place, you guys, but we love you so much, and I'm gonna have more clips of Piper. And now that we're within the next few weeks, we're gonna be on a schedule, like with school and therapy. It's gonna be jam-packed, but I'll also have more time. I'll have more time to paint and, you know, take care of myself. So it's all good, you guys. It's all good. I'm sorry for getting emotional, but, you know, I'm not. That's life, right? So we love you so much. Holly says, oh, look at this baby. Isn't she so cute? You've got crazy hair, but I love her. I love her. And I have a box opening coming next week. Yes, we do. So anyway, love you so much, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye, aunties and uncles and everybody. Mwah.